Hi guys, welcome back to my channel once again. This is Bar Talk with Ola and my name is Mujala Oluwa. Today I want to talk about how to announce another person's appearance. So I've done a video on how to announce your own appearance in court, but today let's talk about if you're 2 or 3 or more and you have to announce other people's appearance alongside yours. So there are a few methods to it, but let's get right into it. So ordinarily you get up and tell the court, "May it please the court, O.M. Livingstones, I appear for the plaintiff," or "I appear for the claimant." And then you say, "With me is my learned friend, G.S. Ogundoyin. We appear for the plaintiff," or we appear for the claimant. Or you could say, "May it please the court, O.M. Livingstones, for the defendant. With me is G.S. Ogundoyin. My lord, our appearance is for the claimant," or "Our appearance is for the defendant." You could mention the names first before telling the court the party you're appearing for, or you could say it one by one. And some people even say things like, "Appearing with me is G.S. Ogundoyin. My lord, my name is O.M. Livingstones. We announce our appearance for the defendant. May my noble lord be pleased, O.M. Livingstones. With me is G.S. Ogundoyin. We announce our humble appearance for the defendant." Whenever you follow anyone to court as a co-counsel in the matter, ensure that your appearances are made before the court, because that's the only time that your name will enter the court record, and that's the only proof that you were also in the matter. So make sure that the lead counsel does not forget to announce your appearance. And another thing is that once your appearance is announced, you can't step out of court. Okay, so if there is a matter going on and you need to step out since you're not the lead counsel, once they've announced your appearance, you have to remain in that matter, except by leave of court. You have to remain in court until that matter is concluded or adjourned for the day, except by leave of court. Yes. And there's another practice whereby lead counsel announces appearance and tells the court that the other counsel or the junior counsel will continue the matter. If the court allows it, it's allowed. So, in law, we're all about seniority at the bar. So if you are younger at the bar, you cannot announce the appearance of your senior. So the proper procedure is that the most senior, in your group or amongst all of you that came from the same firm or that are in the same matter, on the same side, will announce his appearance and the appearance of every other lawyer in that matter. So it could be that you are the one that will do the case, but you're younger, but the senior has to announce the appearance and then tell the court that you, the younger one, will do the case. So announcement of appearance is according to order of seniority. So if there are 3 lawyers in the matter on one side, for instance, the most senior will announce the appearance in order of seniority. His own, then the next senior, then the next senior, in order of seniority. That's how appearances are made. Also, try to, if you're announcing the appearance of other people, try to learn their names or initials or how they want to be announced before your matter is called. Sometimes, even it's happened to me a number of times, most people or most seniors will now ask for your name or ask for the proper pronunciation or how you want it announced when it's time for them to make the announcement. It's better to do it ahead of time, okay? Then another thing is that when you are announced in a matter, you're supposed to stand up and bow and then sit down. So if, for instance, it's you and your senior, once he mentions your name to the court, you're supposed to stand up, rise, bow, and sit down. I know that the rule is that 2 lawyers cannot be on their feet at the same time in court, but for appearance, for the purpose of announcing appearances, once your name is called or mentioned to the court in a matter, you stand up, you bow, then you sit down. So the court will take notice of you and put down your name, and then your senior can continue talking or can announce the appearances of other people. And they also have to stand up in turns, bow, sit down. So that's how to announce appearance in court. That's how to announce other people alongside yourself, or that's how to be announced alongside another person or a senior person in court. The most important thing in all of this is to make sure that you mention your own name and the other person's name, or if there are more than one, mention everybody's name, and then tell the court that you are all on the same side appearing for the same party. That's the most important thing. But the way you decide to structure it can vary and can also depend on what the court would have you say or what the court would take from you. Because I know that there was a time when someone was announcing his appearance and it started with me is G.S. Ogundoyin, for instance, and the court was like, "Who are you? Like, you haven't told us who you are, you're telling us who you're appearing with." So maybe some courts prefer, or maybe the proper way is really to first tell the court your own name and then tell the court who is with you, and then you tell the court what you're for. For instance, if you're prosecution counsel, you can say that with utmost humility to the court, O.M. Livingstones, Director Civil Litigation, with me is G.S. Ogundoyin, State Counsel. We announce our appearance for the state. Respectfully, sir, O.M. Livingstones, State Counsel. With me is G.S. Ogundoyin, State Counsel. Our appearance is for the state. For the magistrate court, you can say, may it please your worship, O.M. Livingstones, State Counsel. With me is G.S. Ogundoyin, State Counsel. Our appearance is for the state. Whenever you are a state counsel, you always appear for the state, so there's no two ways to it. Or if it's a motion, you can say our appearance is for the state applicant or for the state respondent. So you could also say, may it please your worship, O.M. Livingstones. With me is G.S. Ogundoyin. We announce our appearance for the petitioner. With utmost respect to this honorable court, O.M. Livingstones. With me is G.S. Ogundoyin. Our appearance is for the defendant in this matter. With profound humility to this honorable court, O.M. Livingstones. With me is G.S. Ogundoyin. Our appearance is for the defendant in this matter. Appearing with me this morning is G.S. Ogundoyin, my lord. My name is O.M. Livingstones. We appear for the claimant in this matter. So you can switch it whichever way you want, but make sure that you state your own name, the other person's name, and the party you are appearing for. That's all I have for you in this video. I will see you in my very next video. Toodles.